All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. Thank you very much for joining me. And we're going to discuss some situation that I've seen the article in the newspaper. I think it's a Gleaner. I'll be reading to you guys quite soon. But there's other few aspects I want to discuss. This is actually about Paul Hall. Really and truly, the Gleaner basically stating that Paul Hall is still in line for the position, but there's obstacles in his way. Now, we're going to get into this, and I'm also going to give you my insight on what I think might happen based off all the indications that we've seen so far. So, I would really appreciate it if you guys smash that like button and most definitely hit that subscribe button, people, and show the program some support, guys. Show the program some definite support. So, let me bring up the instructions. So I won't waste any of your time because, time is precious and we need to appreciate how important everyone time is. So let's get straight to the article. As you can see, up to your top right, top left, whatever side that is, I will be there whilst I run through the article. So this is what the story says. All decision closed. Robert Bailey / Gleaner writer. Now, all credits to the Gleaner for this. Jamaica interim head coach Paul Hall. The Jamaica Football Federation and National Senior Men's interim coach Paul Hall are close to agreeing on a long-term deal. Now, from all indications, there basically wasn't any stating that, hey, let's stick on to him. I'm not sure if this is saving face, that this is coming out right now, but we'll get into that after finish reading the publication. A source close to the JFF told Gleaner yesterday that the Federation is pushing for a final agreement this month. After an agreement is reached, Hall will be given the job on a full-time basis. Very questionable. Very, very questionable. When contacted yesterday, Rudolph Speed, the chairman of the JFF Technical Committee, said he would not be commenting on the matter. Okay, getting interesting. Getting very interesting. All will not be in charge of the Reggae Boyz when the team travel to Austria for a mini football tournament from August 20 to 26. I think they will be leaving next week. So, the Gleaner sought a comment from All and JFF President Michael Ricketts, but calls to both men were unanswered, which is quite expected, I believe. This month tournament, which includes Morocco, Qatar, and Ghana, takes place outside the regular FIFA international window and at the start of the 2022-2023 English football season. All who has club commitment, remember that, all who has club commitment, I want you to remember that part, all who has club commitment in England will therefore not be available for the tournament. Let me continue. All 49 was a member of the Jamaica team that qualified for. Alright, so these are normal rhetorics where they just put these things, just to give the information body. Because really and truly, we already know these things. But the major part of the story is that they are looking to renew or are given an extended contract. That is a major part of the story. So most of these things that they're going to read are just rhetorics. But nevertheless, going to read them same way. We understand that is how the media works. All 49, as I said, it's not important, was a member of the Jamaica team that qualified for the FIFA World Cup in France 1998. Previously served as assistant coach to former Reggae Boyz head coach Theodore Whitmore. He was appointed on an interim basis last December after Whitmore's dismissal. He led the Reggae Boyz to a 3-1 win, Nation League win over Suriname on June 7th, then a 1-1 draw at home with Mexico on June 14th. The Reggae Boyz will play Mexico in their return leg of the Nation League on March 23rd. As I said, we know all of this information, so that basically is just to give the story a bit of body. Yeah, that's how it is. All right. So let's start off by saying, all this time Paul Hall has been in the position as head coach. You're telling me that. You're telling me that. Let me make the screen bigger. The entire time Paul Hall has been the head coach of the Reggae Boyz team. You're telling me that he didn't have club commitment? The entirety of last year actually, in the Gold Cup, he had club commitment. In the World Cup qualifiers, he had club commitment as an assistant. And guess what? As an assistant, it is very much easier for you to fulfill the club commitments, easier to fulfill the club commitments rather than the first team head coach. No, it's a lot of different rhetorics. And when you look at these aspects, it just doesn't make any sense. Let's look at this now. The first game Paul Hall had in charge of the Reggae Boyz, the first game was a game against Peru. And that, if my memory serves me right, that was in season. That was during the season. Against that game against Peru, that was during the season. Didn't he have club commitment then? So, why now club commitment is a factor? Remember now, when he was appointed assistant, many people wondered if club commitment will be a factor. And he did say that club commitment will not be a factor. And I was at a post-match, pre-match press conference with Paul Hall, virtually actually. And he did say that once the paper is signed on the dotted line, it's all over. It's all done. That's it for it's done in regards to him being predominantly the man who is in charge. So there's a lot of rhetoric going around right now. Is this a case in which the JFF is trying to save some face because no for a fact they know that they are coming under pressure from the fan base? Is it a save face thing? Or could be the Gleaner just wants to do some work and publish something. could it be that? Because the truth is now, the Gleaner said source is close to the Gleaner. To inform the Gleaner that they are trying to finalize a deal. You know how long they are trying to finalize that deal? You know how long? That deal could have been finalized from Nation League. Now, one of the things that was on the line, whereas I would say that this was one of the things that would have been holding things up a bit. The whole issue of how could I put it now? The Nation League. So they're gonna use the Nation. What in the event they use the Nation League, said, okay, let's see how well he does in the Nation League, and based off the Nation League would have given him the contract. Based off how well he did in the Nation League. But guess what? The Nation League is already out of the way. The Nation League is already out of the way. And he has accomplished the task, whereas getting the Reggae Boyz into the Gold Cup through the route of the Nation League. So that task, I would definitely say, is a completed task. Give me a second, people. I have 10 more minutes. So I'm going to bring up I have 5 more minutes. So I'm going to bring up the chat. So I'm going to run through some of the chat. So I do apologize for that. So let me run through the chat, people. I have 5 more minutes, so I'm just going to use that time and run through the chat, people. So give me some time, people. I don't know, what is this? Oh boy. I do apologize to these people. I'm actually trying to fix the chat button. Trying to fix the chat button and this come up. Alright, so let's get back to the chat banner. Alright, so let me run through the chat before we close off, people. Big up Ryan LFC. Huge, big up, bro. Big up, massive respect. Big Dylan up. J King, big up again. Nathan Morgan, bless up. J King said Paul Hall now get it. Ryan LFC said Paul Hall will not get the job. From all indications, what I do know, I don't think he will remain. From all indications, Ryan, I highly doubt he will remain. All indications are pointing towards that direction. And Damian Hines said John Barnes getting the job. Wow, really? You think them contact John Barnes? You think they contact John Barnes? That would be good. But highly doubt it as well. J King said exactly him nah get it. Damian said Miran Gordon will be coach for now. That's what I heard. If they want all, they would be no doubt. If they want him, I agree. Big Dylan said, so what all those lies for? I'm not sure no. If I was Paul Hall, I would never accept a job without contract. Mr. Bonfire for JFF. Paul record no good, but they treat him bad still. I do think. Listen, it won't. It has. There at some point there must be somewhere in which you can work around things to get the best out of what you want. Not saying that Paul Hall is the best record, but definitely it was getting better. You could see the vast improvement in what they were trying to do and what he was trying to do. Cyan Hall, big up. If they say he will be the coach, we will find out most definitely. Big up IS Abdi, me there now, bro. Van Persie said, what going on? My blood up boil. No need for blood boil, man. The Football Federation is a joke. Ryan said, big deal. You know why Paul Hall would not get the job, brother? J King said, what that go now? JFF want Giovanni da Silva, big up. People like nah go easy at all. This come like joke thing. JFF them a lie till it look bad. Listen, no one really knows what's happening, people. No one really knows what's happening. But definitely, you can look at the direction or the sequence of event and understand what is happening. The sequence of event would have shown you that Paul Hall won't get the job. And they're trying to save face, saying that, hey, we're trying to work out something or this or that. And in the meantime, they're trying to look searching for a different person to take over the role. That's just how it is. That's what possibly is going on. Michael Luber said, Paul Hall gone, my brother. Mark and William said, why not do interview with Paul Hall so we can open up JFF wounds some more? Alright, so it's not easy. It's really not easy to do an interview with Paul Hall. You most definitely have to reach out to Paul Hall to get it. And the thing is, now, I have spoken to Paul Hall, but I have never spoken to Paul Hall in regards to his job. Not regards to his job. Just like general conversation. Not like talking about football. But not in regards to that. I do believe that it's something that really, really needs to happen. But definitely we see that. And Paul Hall is actually a professional. So I highly doubt he will actually say anything out of term. He's a sound professional. So you won't get anything like that. He's a sound professional. Most definitely though, we are looking forward to see some aspect of this issue being sorted as soon as possible. Because it's important that we sort it out. It's very, very important that we sort it out. Stephen said, big up Stephen, football rules. Van Persie said, Paul had a struggling team with talented players who no way he could turn the team around in a few matches. But he saw the vision we had. Definitely. I can say that Paul Hall, he would have been on the cusp of seeing what we want to do. And that definitely would have shown that just by what Paul Hall going forward, what he said, the way he's conducting himself, you can see that he's here for the best interest of football. And you can look at these things and say, okay, due to that, this is a process that we believe we can trust. This is a process that we believe we can go forward. And now, the mere fact that he stand up for the players, that kind of highlight or epitomify the reason why we should have a lot more belief and trust in what he's trying to do. Because he's seeking the betterment of the players. So that actually just highlight the reason why we most definitely should trust him a lot more. If he's standing for the players, we know for a fact initially that would be a dangerous stand to take. But at some point in Jamaican football, someone would have taken that specific stand. It's unfortunate that it's Paul Hall, but someone would have be taking that stand. Somebody have to take the stand. It's just a fact. At some point, it's just unfortunate that it is Paul Hall. We can't continue on this trend where we have good players, things not working out good, and all these factors. Anyways, guys, I'll close off now because I'm gonna have to do the Reggae Girls under 15 championship. They were playing against Puerto Rico this morning, so I'm gonna go over to that quite soon. So, guys, before you leave, guys, please smash the like button. For me personally, I think that this is an ox. I think it's an ox. This is not giving us any clarity, basically, and the clarity that we really need. There's no clarity here, and the clarity that we really need. There's no information from Paul Hall. There's no information from the technical committee. No information from the president stating that this is that. The last time we heard, they were 100%. Before the incident, they were the JFF, the technical committee, the president, vice president, everyone working at the JFF was 100% sure that Paul Hall will be the man for the job. Just before the Suriname incident, 100%. Everyone came out saying Paul Hall will be the man. The president said it, the vice president said it, the head of the technical committee, that is Rudolph Sweet, said it. Everyone was saying that Paul Hall is the man. Right immediately after the Suriname incident, no one knows what's happening. No one knows what's happening. But what we do know for sure is that Dalton Wint, there's no information coming out from Dalton Wint. And as it stands, Dalton Wint is working at the JFF, still a member of the Jamaica Football Federation. Are working at the office just the same as it stands. Because guess what? We don't know. We don't know. There's no press release stating that this or that. We don't know. So, what did Paul Hall stand for with the players? Was it all a waste? Is that all going down the drain right now? Is that all? The stands that the players took, the stands that the players took, and the stands that Paul Hall took, was it all for a waste? Or will we see any difference or any change? Or what? Guess what? Get rid of all the players and the coach. Get rid of all the players and the coach. Anyways, people, massive respect, people. Everyone who tuned in. Guys, just remember, smash the like button, hit the subscribe button, people. And I'll see you guys again. Hopefully, guys have a good day. Hopefully, guys have a wonderful day, people. I'll see you guys again. Until next time, people. We're out.